Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This video is going to be a Battlefield 2042 video. And if you guys haven't seen that announcement trailer, man oh man did EA DICE produce something special. That video is probably their best announcement trailer I think I've ever seen, besides the Battlefield 1 announcement trailer. Before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. The Ironhull Twitter page, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, merchandise store, and the sources I've used for this video are all in the description. Now let's get to the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is the modes within Battlefield 2042. Battlefield 2042's biggest modes, Conquest and Breakthrough, will feature a maximum player count of 128 players. This is only available for the next-gen consoles and PC though. If you are playing on the original Xbox One or PlayStation 4, your maximum player count is 64 players. So the first mode is Breakthrough, which is somewhat of a new concept in the series. It's only been available to play in Battlefield 1 and Battlefield V. This mode takes Rush and Conquest with large-scale battles and pretty much makes a frontline warfare-esque battle out of it. In this mode, you have attackers and defenders. The attackers will try to push the front line back to the defenders' home base, and the defenders will try to repel the attackers. This game mode was also available in Battlefield 1 before Battlefield V came out, but it is called Operations instead of Breakthrough. Next up, we have one of Battlefield's flagship game modes that has been in every game in the series so far. It is named Conquest, and I'm sure all of you are familiar with it. If you're not familiar with Conquest, basically the map has a bunch of flags scattered around it. The more you control, the faster you will deplete your enemy's ticket count. As you can see, top right, top left, these are indicating your remaining tickets and your enemy's remaining tickets. Both Conquest and Breakthrough will be under the category All-Out Warfare when Battlefield 2042 launches. The new game mode getting introduced in Battlefield 2042 is called Hazard Zone. On the EA website, the description reads, "An all-new high-stakes squad-based game type that is a modern take on the multiplayer experience. Hazard Zone is distinctly Battlefield, but very different from the modes of All-Out Warfare." Multiple developers have came out and said that this will not be a Battle Royale game mode, but could possibly end up being a free-to-play game mode. That part is speculation on the community's part. So the next new mode coming to Battlefield 2042 is described on the EA website as, "Created as a love letter to our core fans, a new way to play Battlefield is coming. Discover unexpected battles and enter the wide universe of Battlefield with this experience, which will be shown in detail at EA Play Live on July 22nd. Everything, including the name for this game mode, is redacted on the EA website, so not much else is known about this new mode. Battlefield 2042 will not feature a campaign. Surprising, right? I know. Reasoning for this is this game is entirely multiplayer focused and trying to provide the biggest and baddest Battlefield yet. With the highest player count in Battlefield history in a single match with 128 players. I'm okay with this decision so long as Battlefield 2042 blows the multiplayer market out of the water. Like beating out Call of Duty, Destiny, mainly because I don't want this game to be another Black Ops 4. Remember that game? Will there be a modern take on Firestorm? Again, sadly no, they do not want to dip their toe back in the Battle Royale market. They did not completely rule out a Battle Royale game mode, but it is not on their priority list at this moment. Battlefield 2042 will feature a Battle Pass system like Call of Duty or Fortnite. Specialists will be rewards in some tiers. This image is taken from the Ultimate Edition of Battlefield 2042. It indicates the 4 specialists you will unlock via the 4 seasons you get access to for free by purchasing the Ultimate Edition. I'm guessing this is going to be their signature insignia for specialists moving forward. Like when you're buying a pack in the store and it shows this logo, it'll come with a specialist and so on and so forth. The first specialist we know of is Webster Mackey. His description reads, an ex-military lone wolf survivalist, Mackey is a butt kicker with a conscience. This Canadian-born assault soldier fights for the non-patrioted to make right a regret from his military days. He comes with a grappling hook that fires a rope and attaches to surfaces. When attached, the rope is retracted and the player gets pulled towards the attach point. His passive perk is called Nimble. It says allows the player to move more quickly while aiming down sights, further enhancing their speed-related advantages. Next up, we have Maria Falk. A veteran support, Maria Falk has a strong will that cannot be shaken by danger, fear, or rank. This skilled medic's primary motivation is to find her son David among the non-patrioted groups spread across the world. Comes with a Surette pistol that says fires a syringe at friendlies to provide healing. If fired at an enemy, the syringe will do damage. Her passive perk is Combat Surgeon. It says allows the player to return downed enemies to combat with full health while reviving. Next up we have Pyotr Boris Guzkovsky. His description reads, self-motivated and self-fulfilling, Boris seeks to acquire power and control in a chaotic world. This Russian-born engineer is a very experienced weapon expert on the task force, although his true attachment to the team is suspect. He comes with an SG-36 sentry system. It reads, automatically spots and engages enemy targets detected within a certain area. His passive perk is Sentry Operator. It reads, spots the enemy target when the sentry gun locks on to the enemy in question. Last but certainly not least, we have Vickis Casper Van Dale. His description reads, recon soldier, Vickis is a loner and the unflappable calm presence on the task force. An introvert, Vickis does not make acquaintances easily, but his determination to fight for a better world is rock solid. He comes with an OVP recon drone. Its description reads, spots nearby moving targets and can disorient enemies by using EMP blasts. Can also be used to designate targets for lock-on weapons. His passive ability is Movement Sensor. It reads, alerts the player to approaching enemies both while boots on the ground and when piloting the recon drone. Every other specialist listed is currently redacted on the EA website, so not much else is known about them. The specialists in Battlefield 2042 are kind of like Rainbow Six Siege operators mixed with Call of Duty operators. Every specialist contains an ability as well as a passive perk, not to mention their backstory, where the Call of Duty operator resemblance comes into play. What I mean by this is every Call of Duty operator has a unique backstory as well as a unique look. EA and DICE have already announced that they will use this to take the place of the campaign within this game. Kind of like what Call of Duty Warzone does with its operators. They develop a story around them even though it's an online Battle Royale mode. Before the reveal of Battlefield 2042, EA and DICE hosted a pre-reveal event. The attendees, including VG247, where this source is from, were told that you can experience all-out warfare, and I'm assuming, personally, that you can experience all the other modes like this, but you can experience them with only AI soldiers on your team and the enemy team, meaning no enemy players that are real, no multiplayer. It's crazy. Next up, we have weapon modding and weapon customization within Battlefield 2042. So apparently the customization in this game is going to be like nothing ever seen before in a Battlefield game. This game's new feature they're adding is called the Plus system. It allows you to customize your weapons on the fly. For instance, if you want to use a sniper configuration on your rifle at the start of the match, and then switch it to a close quarters configuration at the end of the match, you can do so without having any trouble. Since the game is set in 2042, the weapons have taken a modernistic approach, but not too modern to where it's like Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare, where it's just too unrealistic to even get immersed into the world. For instance, as you see here, this walker dog is in a prototype state in real life and could easily make the transformation to a war machine just like this. Here's another example of something that exists in a prototype state in real life and could easily be weaponized like this. This is another example. This tank is a little on the futuristic side, but still modern enough to keep you immersed. That'll do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.